Hi guys, I'm Jaden and this is Freya the ball python. I'm so fascinated with this species and I just want to bring y'all 5 reasons why they might be the best first snake for a lot of people. Reason number 1 is going to be the simplicity of getting these guys. The market is so oversaturated with ball pythons that there are more ball pythons than there are people to keep them actually. You can find them in almost every pet store. You can find them in tons of breeders. I can almost guarantee you that there's a breeder next to you that breeds ball pythons. Reason number 2 is going to be all the beautiful colors these guys come in. Freya here is an orange dream yellow belly pied ball python, and she is gorgeous. Are you stuck? No, she's not stuck. But she is gorgeous, and she is on the lower end of the price spectrum for ball pythons. These guys, their morphs range anywhere from $50 for normals. You can even get normals for free sometimes. And then Freya costed around $300. And then you can get ball pythons that go up to $20,000, maybe even more. $20,000 is what I've seen. Of course, there's hundreds, maybe thousands of different morphs and combinations that these beautiful snakes can come in. In the wild, there's only one, but in captivity, we've bred so many different colors. So yeah, reason number 2 is gonna be all of the colors that they come in. So halfway through the video, Freya's finally gotten comfortable and she's found out that she can see me and herself on the camera. And so now we're going to bring you reason 3. Reason 3 is handleability. Look at this. Just put your hand out and put them on it, and they assume position. She's comfortable. I'm comfortable. She's very docile. You can do anything. I don't want to get bit and then get jinxed, but you can do anything you want around these guys, and they're so sweet and so gentle. Sometimes they're a little bit shy, but that's the most that you're going to get out of a ball python. Sometimes babies are defensive. Freya here is about 6 months old, and she's pretty healthy. She's about 2 feet long. These guys get about 5 females they can get up to 5.5, maybe 6 feet, but most of them stay between 4 and 5 feet, and that's a handleable snake. And that's also going to be my next reason, is because of size. So number 4 is going to be size. These guys, compared to like a huge boa or an anaconda or a Burmese python, tons of different species that get 6+ feet. 6 feet is where snakes start to get pretty big for beginners especially. So Freya here, like I said, is gonna max out, absolutely max out at 5.5 feet, if that. I have a male boa, Colombian boa, that is 8 feet long, and that is a hard to handle snake. That's a snake that might need 2 people if he's a little bit agitated. But this snake, you can let a kid hold it. Even at full grown, you can let a kid hold a ball python. You don't have to worry about getting constricted or something crazy like that. You don't have to worry about the snake overpowering someone. And yeah, that's pretty much all the points I have for that is, yeah. Freya's getting aggravated, so we're going to go over reason 5. Reason 5 is going to be how easy it is to care for these guys. Number 1, we're going to split it into 3 categories, and number 1 is going to be the enclosure. At a minimum, as an adult, they need to be housed in a 4x2x2, which is one of the easiest enclosures to find. They're easy to build for very cheap. You can find them at most of the reptile stores or stores that sell reptile enclosures, so Zen habitats, cages. I'm sure there are some more. Vision. They all make 4x2x2s, and you can find them all over the place, and you can find them on Marketplace, things like that. The second category that we're gonna put, I don't know what I just said there, but the second category is gonna be their heat and humidity. For heat, you want a hot spot of around 90 degrees with a gradual decline in temperature to the other side. You want a hot and a cool side. You want the hot side to be around 90 degrees and the cool side to be 75 to 80. My apologies. And then for the humidity, you want to keep it between 65 at the very lowest, and at the highest, you want to keep it like the highest is going to be right after you miss the enclosure, right after the humidifier goes off. That's going to be around 80. You don't want it to get much more soggy than 80% humidity, and you want it to only stay there as a spike even. You want it to average around 70 to 75 would be a good range. And then the third category is going to be things they need in their enclosure. In their enclosure, they're going to need at least, at the minimum, 2 hides. You want a cool side hide and a warm side hide. And on the warm side, you should make it a humid hide as well. You should, with sphagnum moss or something of that nature, to hold high humidity inside of the hide. That way that can help them with digestion. It can help them with shedding. It can help them just get comfortable even. And on the warm side, when you mix warm and humid, that helps them regulate their body temperature as well, which is big with snakes because snakes have to regulate their body temperature by themselves. They can't just get warm. They're not warm-blooded animals. They're cold-blooded animals, which means that they have to warm themselves up, basically. And I provide her with sticks, climbing sticks. I provide her for the substrate. I go with reptile right now. I'm trying to figure out the best brands to use. Topsoil, but I use reptile right now. You can use cypress mulch. Like I said, you can use a mix of play sand and topsoil. Do your own research on that to figure out what's going to be best for your area, especially, and the easiest to acquire at that. But that is going to be my last reason why ball pythons are one of the best beginner species, and Freya is ready to go back, so I'm gonna go put her back, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for stopping by. Like and subscribe, or don't, and just watch and enjoy.